Ben Meyer, Hattie Smulders, congratulations, well done. Feeling very, very relieved, delighted after that performance, Ben?
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit of a slow start, and Stockholm was a tough week for us, but all the horses are jumping good, and we decided to make a switch for the second round here. Lowly then went and jumped to clear, so we were hoping it was the right decision, but all the horses jumped well today.
Let's talk about that bounce back, because I think it was Saint-Tropez where the team had taken the championship lead for the first time. As you said, a little bit difficulty. What's been the conversation that's led to a really strong comeback here?
We have the horses and the riders, just we need everything to go right at the right time. And that's the sport. Sometimes you can have a tough week, and it's been pretty damaging for us once or twice. But we're on the way. We're on the way back. There's a couple of legs left, and as Harry said earlier in an interview, we've got a lot of horses and riders with a lot of horses to choose from. So hopefully we can come strong at the end.
Harry, there are still a lot of legs left. There's still a lot of points and jumping up for grabs. You were interested in the overall standings. 30 points now is the gap between yourselves and Riesenbeck. With a handful of stages to go, 30 points doesn't feel like a lot all of a sudden. Is there the conversation, the realistic belief that this is not in the bag? People may have thought that Riesenbeck had this already. Surely that's not the case.
Yeah, we closed the gap a little bit today, but Riesenbeck is still quite far ahead, I think. They also really focused on the overall. They're putting always their best horses in the GCL competition. Nevertheless, you never know in our sport. They also can have a bad run. And I think, like we talked with Ben, we have a lot of horsepower in our team. So I think later in the season that is very important.
In Saint-Tropez, actually, you and I spoke about Dallas Vegas. We were talking about Ginger Blue, who was so fantastic last year. Nice to see Ginger Blue come out. Talk to us about back-to-back clears on Ginger Blue here today. You must be delighted. How did it feel out there?
Yeah, she's a real fighter. She's naturally a fast horse, which suits the system here at the GCL. And I'm very lucky to be able to rotate the horses each week. She jumped very well in Paris, actually, was a little bit unlucky in both rounds. And we did a good job to make the podium, but here she proved that she is coming into form, and most of my horses have been really, relatively under-jumped so far this season with the injury I had. So I have plenty of energy in the horses and legs left to be able to push towards the end of the season.
Harry, first clean sheet for Paris Panthers in 2023. Does it surprise you that 10 stages is the first time that you guys can produce 4 clears?
I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a nice fact. But you see, actually, every show, if you can put down 4 clears, you're not far away from the win.
Sure.
Today we were expecting, actually, after the first round with 7 clears, that the time was going to play a part, and that's why also. I think we choose for Ginger and Monaco in the second round.
What was the conversation like when you were about to go in? Because time was going to be crucial. Ben had just come out, delivered a great clear. You were coming in then. Was there a little bit of conversation? Was there a conversation at the end of round 1?
Sean Crooks was following the times a bit for us. With Rob Hoekstra couldn't be here this time, and so we knew that there was no team clear, but also we wanted to put a little bit of pressure for the teams behind us. We didn't want to go flat out, but we want to put a little bit of pressure.